Hello, hobby friends, and welcome to the first episode of Hobby Talk Live. My name is David Baez, and in today's episode, we're going to have some Friday night fun, vintage style, with some great guests, fun interviews, some live pack rips, a little PC show and tell, and a little Q&A there at the end. So before I introduce today's guests, I just have a few announcements for everybody. First off, please hit that the like and subscribe button. We'd really appreciate that. Next, for tonight's Q&A portion at the end, I just wanted to ask everyone who has questions for either myself or the guest to please post them at the end, and we'll make the announcements once we're ready for the Q&A, and we'll do our best to get to all of them. And you can write your questions in the comment section in YouTube. Of course, we'll be able to see that. Couple of quick announcements regarding Hobby Networking Group itself. We're officially on Periscope, so just search for Hobby Networking Group. We also have our podcast alive and well. Just the same thing, search for Hobby Network Group on Spotify, iTunes, and Google. Also, I have a Facebook group, which is Hobby Networking Group. Same thing, simple search, you'll find us. And last is my big announcement. We're doing a major overhaul on the website for hobbynetworkinggroup.com, excuse me. Very soon, in the next, let's call it week or so, we're going to have a brand new website, a whole new look. We're going to have some new features, and I'm really excited about that. So stay tuned for some more info on that real soon. So that's pretty much it for the house cleaning. Let's go ahead and introduce tonight's guests. So without further ado, let's get them on here. And our first guest loves his unopened almost as much as he loves his beloved Indians. He's promised us tonight that he's going to open one of his Slab 52 Tops wax packs with Mickey Mantle showing. So please welcome Marc Wiles. Our next guest is a Jedi master in the world of unopened, and rumor has it he used his Jedi mind tricks to smack a pack searcher at Target while in his car in the parking lot. Some of you know him as Tim, but the rest of us know him as Mike Cirincione. Welcome, Mike, to Hobby Talk. And last but not least, he spends his days working with cows. He spends his night tipping those cows. and somehow he still has time to be one of the most trusted people in the world of unopened sports cards. Please welcome Kurt Christensen to Hobby Talk Live.
Hey, man.
All right. Awesome, guys. So I can't thank you guys enough. I'm going to share it. So one of the things we have here is, and guys, keep the comments coming. We'll share some of the comments so that we can all see them as we're doing this episode. So, to get started off, I wanted to kind of break the ice a little bit with the guys and ask them some fun questions. So you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, cool. So Kurt, I'm going to start off with you, bud. Okay. Let's talk about what's the one card growing up that you're almost embarrassed to admit you over collected and overpaid for? We have a bunch of them. What's the one that you're most embarrassed to say?
Well, it's definitely back to the Kent Herbeck rookies.
Kent Herbeck
rookies. So, as a Twins fan, nobody wanted to collect Herbeck outside of, anywhere. And as a kid, before eBay and all that stuff, I had to go buy the Kent Herbecks, and I'm sure I overpaid.
Yeah, you probably did. How about you, Marc? I had to poke, sorry. How about you, Marc?
No doubt about it. It's Tim Couch. Yeah.
Hey, Marc, have you ever seen that famous jersey that went viral back in the day where it had like the scotch, the masking tape, and they kept on crossing the name out?
Yep, absolutely. I mean,
was that your jersey or what?
No. No, you learn after quarterbacks that you don't get a quarterback jersey in Cleveland anymore. Pretty bad when you get an offensive line jersey, because he's the only guy that you can count
on. Oh man, yeah. Look, I feel for you. Even though I'm a Steeler fan, and my dog behind me with the beer is as well. Yeah, no, I feel for you, bud. I'm hoping you guys finally land a quarterback.
We have a decent one, I think. think he's he's better than the past.
Yeah, step in the right direction, right?
Right, correct.
All right, Mike, you're up. What do you got?
You probably know this one because I think you probably overcollected it too. 1988 Topps Greg Jeffrey.
Oh boy.
Yes,
Wah, 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 wah.
that was the hot card. Everybody wanted that card.
Oh man, are you kidding me? I way overspent on that card. But you know what? I did one worse. I have a worse answer for you than Greg Jeffries.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and that's it was McGuire, but the football version.
Oh, Dan McGuire.
I am so embarrassed to admit that one. Yeah, man. I used to go to my local card shop. At that point, I was already upgraded from the Woolworths of the world, and I was going to a local shop that wasn't too far. And these guys sold me on McGuire, and they were like, "Man, you got to get in now while it's cheap." And I'm buying them in the screw downs because back then they would use those crazy screw down holders. And I bought, and yeah, I might still have them buried somewhere in my teenage, box of cards. So, yeah, that was not fun. Greg Jeffries was a close second, though, Mike.
Actually, he came to the National a couple of years ago, and my son got his autograph.
Oh yeah, did he?
Yeah, it was great. He was really super nice guy.
Yeah, I imagine he's probably a cool guy because even back in the day, I remember him just in interviews and all that, just being a good dude. So, but doesn't mean his card's worth anything. Oh man! All right, guys. So next question up for you guys. Let's start with you, Mark. What was the one game you watched growing up that upset you so much that you almost broke your TV?
Man, I remember it. 97 World Series, Cleveland. We're up 2-1 in the ninth. We got the best closer in the league, Jose Mesa. Me and my buddy, we were celebrating. We're like, finally got something in Cleveland after Art Modell stole the Browns from us. So we didn't have the Browns football then.
Yeah.
So we had the baseball, and this is it. We're getting our World Series. Everything's going to be right in the world. And not happening. The Marlins tied up, and that's it.
Yeah. That's
Edgar
brutal.
Renteria, wasn't it?
I
think he was the Marlin player that got the
Pour salt on the wound, why don't you, Kurt?
Well, I'm a Twins fan, and he's in the division as me, so we got to do a little bit back and forth.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. How about you, Kurt?
Mine is similar but different sport. It would be the NFC Championship game, 1998 Vikings versus the Falcons. The Vikings were 15-1 that year. It was Randy Moss's rookie season.
Oh yes,
Tore
the
up
Carters.
the league. Randall Cunningham, quarterback. Gary Anderson hadn't missed a field goal all year. Wasn't his fault. He missed one at the end of the game, but I've never been so disappointed. I've never let that one go. I'll just never forget that. Thought that was the year the Vikings, you can get the Super Bowl, and just didn't happen.
Yeah, that's a rough one. How about you, Mike?
Mine is Beltron striking out.
Yep. 2006.
That was a pretty bad one.
Oh God, why'd you remind me of that?
Just swing the bat. I was like, just come on. Just swing once. I don't care if you miss it. Just swing.
Mike, you know what? It was like those flashbacks of Little League, man. And you know how the coach says, I don't care if you're the worst hitter, Mike, just swing the bat. Just swing. Go for the ball. Don't look at the strike. I felt that same way. I was at a sports bar with my friends, man. And I'm like, no, it's Beltran. And he was good that year too, man. I was excited that he was the one at the plate. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is what you've got?
I was actually down in Disney at the ESPN club down at Disney World watching it. So I couldn't throw anything at the screen. I think they probably would have kicked me out.
So on mine, guys, it was actually in the world of football. as a teenager, and it was the first time I had gotten to experience my beloved Steelers playing in a Super Bowl. You know, I saw the old footage, you know, my father had of the 70s and all that, and you know, I was growing up in the Bubby Brister era and all that as I started like really following them. So anyway, I'm all excited, you know, even though it's Neil O'Donnell. I'm like, we made the Super Bowl, man. We can do this. Only to find out that Neil O'Donnell would end up being the MVP of that Super Bowl, but for the wrong team. As he threw 2 interceptions to the guy that ultimately got the MVP, even though he didn't do anything but just literally wait for the ball to come right to his chest in between his numbers and get the interceptions. That was brutal. And you can see I'm still pissed about it. As we all are, because I saw it in all of your guys' faces as you were mentioning your heartache there. So, oh man, but cool. No, cool. I had to stress you guys out a little before we go into the next part of tonight, guys, which is going to be some pack ripping. Are you guys up for this or what?
Yeah.
All right,
Not really, but I'll do it.
Mike.
Yeah, you know, Kurt, I don't know. I think we should let Mike go first.
I do, because I want to see this. So this isn't a witness every day. So this is going to be a big time event here.
All right, now, don't you guys fall off your chairs? But this is what I'm going to rip.
Oh
No, you're not. Are you?
Is that a mini or full size? Oh my god.
There it is.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Wow, man. Mike, you know what? Let's drink to that. Here, salud, man. All right, guys. Let's see this.
Good luck, buddy.
The gum is the reason why I'm opening it. The gum is all broken in here. It'll never grade. So I figure, what the hell? I bought it to grade years ago. I think I might have paid $200 for it. So
wow.
So we'll see now. Is this worth $200? Was this pack worth $200? Let's see.
All right, drum roll. As my production gets better in the future, I'll actually have a drum roll.
Maybe you can hire a band.
There you go. Actually, I have my guitar right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'll be my. Here we go. Wow, this is crazy. Did you how much did you pregame, Mike, before this?
All right. Actually, the pack opened up pretty well. I'm gonna do it. I'll do it one by one. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Got the card savers.
Yeah, you're gonna need that.
Just in case.
I'm feeling good about this.
First off, gum.
All right. That's a PSA 4. That's you got some serious issues with that gum.
That will keep as a. All right, there's the first card.
What do you got there? Can you read off the name there, bud?
Got Fred Holsworth.
All right. Good start.
Yeah, we're off to a flying start here.
All right. All right. The next card. Joe Morgan.
Oh, that's a nicely centered one. That's not bad.
No, it's top to bottom.
Oh, top bottom. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was all yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad, but pack fresh. Hey, that's a good start.
Pack fresh though. This one's not bad centered. Probably left to right, not so much. Ted Sizemore.
All right. Not bad. No, the comments are rolling in on the set.
Yeah, but what's Mike doing?
52 MVPs.
Very cool.
Yeah. Who are the MVPs that year? Let's see. Bobby Shantz and Hank Saw. All right. Next. AL Championship card.
How's the centering on that one, Mike?
It's diamond cut.
Okay.
Yeah, it's diamond cut. And another bad top to bottom, but Billy Buckner.
Billy Buckner. It sucks that he's remembered for one of the worst, incidents. And I mean, it depends on if you were a fan of the Mets or not. One of the worst incidents in baseball history, but for us, it was one of the best.
Now we're to the other side, and we can see the 2 stars. See, they changed sheets, so we know the pack's legit. That's the other thing I've been looking at is I'm checking to see the sequencing on here. Here's Dave May. Oh, he must have known Kurt was in the house.
Oh,
Rod Carew.
Very nice.
Got a drink to the Twinkie.
Not well centered, but not bad.
Not bad.
Definitely star power in here.
Yeah, good pack.
This one isn't bad as far as centering goes. Gorman Thomas. Good home run hitter back in the day. And actually probably the nicest card in the pack, the last card, Eddie Leon.
All right. Hey, listen, you got what, 2 Hall of Famers in there?
2 Hall of Famers.
Hall of Fame is in there.
Take it. Yeah, not bad. That was good.
Yep.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm still in awe. I wasn't expecting a 75 to start this whole thing. I was thinking you were going 88, like, score like superstars or something, or those double cards or whatever they are.
Well, here's the next victim.
Oh,
all right. He's
85 Leaf.
It's going 80s on us.
Now this pack has an interesting story. This pack I got in a box from Jeff Packgeek. He gave away a box on the CU boards years ago. And he said the one condition is if I got, since I won the box, whoever won the box had to rip the packs. So the one thing I got him to agree to is if I saw a star on the back, I could keep the pack unopened. So I was able to save like 6 packs. This pack, I thought I saw somebody on the back as a star, but it was mistaken. But then I had ripped all the other packs and I just put this one to the side. So this is the last remaining pack that didn't get ripped from that rip way back when. This is probably like 5 or 6 years ago that I ripped these at least. So
right, let's get some good let's get some good mojo going here. Come on.
So we'll see if
Hey, Kurt, while he's opening up that pack, I have to ask you how it's kind of like the person that drives a car every day, and that one time they say, "Hey, you could just sit in the back. I got this." That's how you feel right now, right?
So I'm doing all right sitting here watching. So we were up late last night.
Yeah.
So, but I'm waiting to see Mike with that Kirby Puckett come out of there.
Yeah, I was gonna say you must
be really good.
Pack ripping hangover.
Well, good thing this isn't Ken Griffey Jr. Otherwise, we'd have a problem with this pack. But Ken Griffey Sr. Mike Easler. Cards are actually. Whoa! Here we go. Darryl Strawberry.
Nice. He shoots, he scores.
Obviously, I must be pretty good at ripping packs.
Yeah, you better get working.
Wait a minute, guys. Is this like a hobby networking group exclusive here? Have we converted Mike into a pack ripper?
There you go, Hall of Fame, Ted Simmons.
Nice, guys, and a quick sponsor here. Let's Mike C's live pack breaks will start next week on the follow his YouTube channel.
George Lavelle. Or was it Gary Lavelle? Sorry, I couldn't read backwards. Jerry Mumphrey. Jim Sundberg.
Kurt, get him out to the farm.
Oh, nice. For a Met fan. Ron Darling.
All right. Mr. Hawaii, right?
Good pack, yes. Hal McRae. Uh-oh. Ted Simmons again. Who is in charge of this collation?
Wait. We know one thing's for certain here, Mike. That is a legitimate Donruss pack. Donruss in the 80s had no rhyme or reason. Kurt could tell us better than anybody on that. When he rips them, he sees some crazy stuff,
Bob
man.
Denier. And might as well have a second repeater. Jerry Mumphrey.
Why can't you repeat, Puckett?
And the puzzle piece.
Puzzles.
All right.
Eric.
Hey, not bad though. That strawberry was solid, man.
Yeah, no, that was actually a pretty good pack. And the centering on those was really nice too. So
cool. All right. On deck, Marc Wiles. You want to go next? And then I'll go.
I got one more.
Oh, wait, you got more.
Oh boy.
I love it.
This Kurt might recognize. He had sold me this one. It has a Seaver in here, but unfortunately, and Kurt will tell you too, these things pop, and it popped.
Oh, ouch.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to grade this one.
Yep.
Very
I'm
nice.
going to send it in to get graded. So hopefully it comes back with a good grade, but that's the only way I would have graded this is if that back seal pops. So
whatever the grade doesn't matter. It's a PC for your Seaver collection.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
a PC item. So
yeah.
But I got another 2 in here. So we figured might as well rip them and see what we got.
You're looking for Kent Herbeck, Mike.
Don Ass.
Do I want anybody named Ripken?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Not Philly.
Yeah.
Scott mentioning Jose. That's not very nice. We don't like to mention that name.
Hey, look, is this Bruiser approved, Mike?
This is not Bruiser approved. Mario Soto.
Where is Bruiser?
He's probably watching.
Hey, he's opening up a pack right now. Wait a minute.
Rick Russell. Oh, here we go. Tug McGraw.
Nice.
It's always a good pack when you get Tug McGraw. Chuck Rainey. The Cubs. Tim Flannery. Nice big piece of 82 gum.
Yummy.
Reggie Cleveland. Doug, and I can never pronounce his last name. Dan Muir.
Hey, it could be worse, Mike. It could be when Kurt opens up hockey packs and gets those crazy names.
Bruce Bereni.
We don't want to go there.
Randy Bass. And old Barry Foote.
Tugger.
So that one wasn't so good. That was
pretty bad.
That was a dud. Other than Tug.
Not going there.
The thought that counts.
There you go.
Luis Aguayo.
I'm still laughing about that.
Willie Randolph. Not who we were looking for.
Oh.
Terry Francona. And not who we were looking for. Phillies with Ozzie Virgil. Here, Evan. This one's for you, Evan. Send me your address and I'll mail this off to you.
We're looking for the by Balboni, right?
Okay. Checklist.
Checklist.
Unchecked.
All right.
Unchecked. That's a good sign. And believe it or not, I think this was meant for Kurt.
Oh, there it is. Herbeck
You gave up the Ken
He
Herbeck.
shoots, he scores.
Very
Again.
nice. How does it look?
Little top bottom, right? But it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, top bottom.
Excuse me.
Very nice. I like
All
that
right.
card.
Probably, I would say 7.
Yeah, send that one out to Iowa for authentication.
It'll never leave the farm.
Yeah, it'll go into your closet where you have a stash of about 850 of them right now.
I do
You
have a
remember
pile.
this guy?
Wait, who's that?
Sofield.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what kind of year he had. 178 he hit.
It's like Bob Uecker numbers, man. Oh, sorry. That was not intentional, Mark.
Felt it.
That was not intentional, I swear.
Just a bit outside.
Lead A. And the last one has got to be another twin for Kurt. Dave Engel.
Lots of twins in there.
Yeah. So this one wasn't too bad. Ken Herback there.
It's a good card.
It's a good card. All right, guys. That's all she wrote. I think I did my part tonight.
Yeah, listen, Mike, I gotta say, I'm super impressed. I was expecting 88 Donruss, a couple score, maybe you going like off the deep end and giving us 87 tops, but to see 75s being open tonight, I was not expecting that. That was very cool.
Well,
yeah. All right. That's some tough shoes to fill. Mark, you want to step up to the plate here, buddy?
Yeah, it's a tough act to follow. Thanks.
All right. And I apologize, actually, Mike. You could tell that this is my first time, but I'm going to zoom in now on Mark and give him a full screen if you're up for that. That way we can see him. So on the next one there, Mike.
First one is 89 Upper Deck.
All right.
We all know what we're looking for with those.
Yeah, that's right. Ben McDonald.
Yeah.
Was Billy Ripken in there?
All right. First one, old Willie McGee.
Willie McGee.
Most handsome guy in majors.
Look at that handsome fella.
The Candyman.
There it is. Cleveland rocks.
David Palmer. This one's for Kurt. He probably doesn't even know who this fella is.
Al Newman.
Eric King. Mike Scott.
He scuffs balls, by the way, Mike Scott. He's a bastard.
Kevin, this card is gross.
Too funny.
Willie Wilson. Couple stickers for the kids.
Nice.
Curtis.
I will take this.
Cal Daniels.
Cal Daniels.
He was actually a pretty good outfielder when he came up.
Old Jose.
Can't say. All right.
Jose, can you see?
Yeah.
Big money.
Followed by another one.
Hey, nice.
Wow.
All right.
Nice.
Pulling the heat.
Uh-oh. That's
Bobby
Big Pen.
Old Tracy. And last, and thankfully least,
PC Candell.
Oh boy,
man, you started you
that one was
ended
winning.
yeah, you ended strong there with the Candell.
All right. Next up is
Oh yes. There we go, McGuire. The right McGuire. Not Dan McGuire.
Please don't bring back those memories.
all right, back looks good.
All right. Let's see what you got in the 85, buddy.
Fresh, delicious stick of just a little bit of mold.
Oh, yikes.
It's a nice thin size.
That's a good college bet right there.
These cards are feeling good.
Reggie.
Ooh, Reggie.
Woo!
Reggie.
Bringing the heat.
Reginald
That's
Martinez
right.
Jackson right out of the gate. All right.
There you go, Mike. A little Mets action for you.
I had him in my pack too, Bruce Bereni.
Oh, man. It's Bruce Bereni Day here on Hobby Talk.
Another Doug.
Doug Sisk. Excellent relief pitcher. Buddy Bell. Nice.
Ring my bell. All right.
Old Al.
That's not Al Collins. Never mind. Alex
What's
Trevino.
Trevino?
Hard time getting
Yeah,
his card straight.
just an X-Met. He's a good pitcher, Dave Steve.
Dave Steve. Bruce Hurst.
First, good pitcher.
All right, we got the old middle garbage.
Oh man, that's the money card. What are you talking about? You gotta send that in for your redemption, man.
That's right. Steve Yeager.
Jägermeister.
Jaeger bomb.
Yeah. Old Sid.
Sid Manji.
That brings back some memories.
We got a little Hall of Fame action with Ozzy.
Ozzy.
OC, terrible.
Whoa.
That centering is pretty awful.
Those
Yeah.
all-star cards are just terrible for centering.
Oh God. They were cutting all-star cards during the night shift, and half the employees were drunk.
The knife
Dave Owen.
almost looks like Ryan Sandberg.
This fella here.
Argenis Salazar.
I'm not
All
going
right.
to try and butcher that one. I got this one, though. Roy Smith.
Yeah, nailed it. Nailed it.
That's all me.
Oh man, that was
That's it for the
funny.
85. We're going to slide into some 82s.
Oh, nice.
We need
More Herbecks.
we need Ripken, Smith.
Oh, we got Kurt's attention. All right, let's do this.
I think the odds are the Herbeck comes out before the Ripken.
Well, definitely. That's how it always works. Nobody wants to see Herbeck, and there he comes, and we never see Ripken.
All right. No puzzle piece.
I'll take
Bob. I'll let Dave say it.
Bonner.
Oh, okay.
I haven't dragged that much yet.
QB.
I'm just checking. UB.
Yeah. Lowenstein.
We need the other Oriole. Rick Manning.
Yep.
And there's a little bit of a yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes, Long Island
Good
boy.
looking card.
Yeah. Solid.
I'm gonna put that one in a sleeve.
Yeah.
I didn't bring these
Hopefully
things out.
Dave Sleeper's watching. We got a little Carl Yaz for you.
Little Yaz action.
Yeah, I've been waiting to do that.
I think it's just more about putting a card in the sleeve right now.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't had too much as far as gradable cards.
It's not too bad. All right, let's get back into this. Joe.
Olin.
Pete Redfern. Mike Squires. Hall of Famer
Earl Weaver.
There you go.
Tippy.
Yes.
With a name like Tippy.
You gotta love it.
His brother Dennis.
Oh, really?
Bill Campbell.
Mark, I think Dave wants you to send that Yaz to Maine.
Okay. I'm easy.
Yeah. Look what he wrote. That's too funny.
And Singleton. Another Met that we traded away.
Mm-hmm.
Little Phil Necro.
Phil Necro, Hall of
All right.
Hall of
Famer.
Famer. Yep.
All right.
Knuckleballer. Sosha.
Yeah, that's it for the 82. And for you guys in the group that know my collection love, addiction, whatever you want to call it,
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
I've never pulled a Ricky.
Oh, no, you didn't. He's going 80 on us.
So, Kurt, you got the 57 solo for John, for JB left for later?
Yeah, I see that. So I'm going to wait and send that to JB for Christmas. So
Oh, okay.
he's better pressed to open that than me.
Really nice looking packet. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do for the show.
You're gonna get the Ricky. Ricky.
All right,
Ricky.
Yeah.
Come on, Ricky.
There you go, Ricky.
All right, here we go. Oh, it's like magic.
Let's get the zoom in on this.
There we go. He's almost like in 3D now.
So here's the delicious gum. It's the right size.
Yep.
I don't know if it tastes good. I'm not going to find out.
Yeah. We'll find out in an hour.
All right.
Adios.
Johnny Oates starts us off.
That's solid.
Woody Fryman.
Solid.
Run backwards.
Bob McClure. Give him a Ricky. Give him a Ricky.
Marty.
George Hendrick.
No,
I don't even need to see the name. I just saw enough of it.
No peeking, Mike.
Just working backwards.
Oh, another Willie Wilson.
Another Willie Wilson. Mike Anderson.
Yes, that Evan loves that guy.
He loves everybody. Come on.
It's an Indian.
Right, yeah.
Another Indian.
Well, why are they so backwards? Tippy Martinez.
Oh,
Oh
Tippy.
man, what the hell's
Tippy's
going on
back.
tonight?
And he picked off 3 guys.
in the same inning. Thanks, Kevin.
Same inning. That was a good tidbit there.
Yeah, I would never have known that. That's pretty cool.
Yep, you nailed that one. Jose
Jose.
Cruz.
What's up, Dan Simmons?
And last,
Mark
No
Littell.
a solid effort.
Well,
That's all I got, guys.
Oh man, bummer, buddy. But hey, you got a Tippy.
got double Tippy.
Yeah, and Mike got a Tugger.
I got Tug.
That kind of night. All right, guys. I'm gonna leave Kurt if you're up for it. You know, you're still resting, so I'm gonna go next.
Go for it.
You're still resting after your what was it 5,
We were
6
5
hours?
hours last night.
Woo.
Wait, so before I go into mine, what was I know we went into it a little bit in the interview, Kurt, but what was officially the longest live rip you did? I imagine during COVID era, right?
Yeah, in that late March range, I think I hit 6 hours once.
6 hours. Wow.
So, and what else? It's 6 hours rip. I was by myself. There was probably an hour prep to get ready, and then there was at least an hour and a half sort down. Afterwards, and there were some long rips those days.
Man, yeah. I can only imagine how you must have felt that night. You must have slept well. It's a lot of ripping, man. All right, so I'm gonna go into mine. All right. I promised myself I wouldn't go crazy, guys. But hey, I'm drinking. It's Friday night. Yeah, so I'm gonna go crazy here. So I'm changing my camera to another camera I set up. I went all fancy, and here we go. And there it is.
Oh boy!
Rip cam. It's the rip cam.
There it is.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I started with some power, guys. I figured, it's the first episode. I needed
Big
to go.
baseball.
I needed to go big baseball. All right. No, joking aside, I'm going 82s and 83s. I'm going to start with this puppy right here. Got an 82 Fleer. All right. I probably should have went first. I feel like I had the weakest lineup out of you guys.
Is Herbeck an 82 Fleer?
No, he's not.
What's up with that?
He has no 82 Fleer card. He's an 83 Fleer. It's his first Fleer
This is
card.
already probably a bummer of a pack then.
Yeah. You can only get that silly Ripken player here. No Herbeck.
All right. So here we go.
Lee Smith also is the other Hall of Fame rookie.
I'm going for Rusty or Don Ass.
Oh, look at that. Already off to a good start.
All right. So I'm going to go this way. Wait, I'm going to take these off. We got a little more suspense going here. All right. So we got the ever elusive Dan Quisenberry. We got a little Jerry Mumfrey going on. Oh boy. I'm doing the Kurt oh boy when it's a bad pack.
Yeah, that ain't good.
Rick Sutcliffe. Oh man. Oh, let's see what we've got here. It's a little bright. Sorry, guys. There we go. That's better. This reverse thing's harder than I thought it would be. I swear it has nothing to do with the scotch. Jerry Roy. All right, we've got a little Mike's. Oh, we got a Met. Mike Scott in the house.
That was before he knew how to scuff a baseball.
True.
Bibby.
Gotta like Bibby.
Gonna go a little quicker here. We got Unser. I'm gonna talk like Brandon now. Tudor.
It definitely happens.
Yeah. Blackwell. Man, give me something here, guys. Roy Howe.
Oh, this is not looking good.
This is terrible. Why did I open this? I'm going back to big baseball, guys. Who is this? Gary Roenick. I'm gonna try to focus on that one. George Frazier. Oh my God, this is terrible. Ted Power. Oh, what a crappy pack. Look at this.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Wait,
What happened
guys.
to the spaceman?
I just want to I want to come clean here and let you guys know that is about 6% of a Lee Smith rookie card showing on the border.
Oh no.
Oh, this is terrible. I am last and definitely least, even though he's a Met, Lee Mazzilli. All right. So, oh, wait, here's the highlight. I'm going to send this to PSA.
There you go. That saved the whole pack.
All right, guys. Next up, I'm joining Mark here. Going 82. Little Donruss action. Yeah, we're looking for Herbeck's in this one, right?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
It's Herbie night here on Hobby Talk. Going 82s. All right. We got Hume. God, good Lord. Hatcher. Leaving the ripping the Kurt, man. Ron Jackson. Even if I'm paying for it, Kurt, I'd rather you do it so I don't like throw these cards against the wall. Rick Langford. Willie Aikens. Give me one Hall of Famer. Just one.
Oh.
Randy Neiman. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Just one Pepsi.
He's real good right now.
Brian Clark. Good Lord, this is getting worse. Look at Bobby Molinaro. What? Hoskin Bell.
Ooh.
Wait, he's a twin.
It ain't good.
Of course he's a twin.
Yeah, it ain't good.
Damaso Garcia. Oh, God. All right, I'm sending this to PSA. I finally got a monster.
There they are. Names.
wait, I got Vita Blue, Gary Carter, Steve Garvey, Pete Rose, Carlton Fisk, all in the same card, guys. Beat that. UL Washington. Yeah, true story. His real name is UL. It doesn't stand for anything. Oh, God, this is awful.
Oh boy.
Spillner.
It ain't getting better.
Salazar. And from the Adams family, Randy
Birch.
Birch.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh man, feeling better about my stuff.
Yeah, guys, don't complain, man. This is terrible.
Like Kevin said, packs can only get better, hopefully.
All right, the bar set so friggin' low that I'll go crazy right now if I land a utility player from the Pirates. Come on, guys. All right, here we go. Pack 3, another 82 Donruss. If this keeps up, I'm actually might open up my big baseball.
Oh boy.
Yes, I will torture you guys. It can't get any worse. You're right.
No, it can't. Well, it can stay this bad though.
Yeah, it could be bad. So.
Mike Witt.
And off to a great start.
Okay, swing and a miss. Oh, Jim Clancy. Oh, there it is again.
Oh boy. Check.
I got doubles on the checklist.
Oh,
man. These packs were clearly searched. Oh my god. Look, I love that comment. When we hear Kurt giving us the oh boy, you know it's a bad pack.
There's no turning back when you hear that come out.
Oh my god. I love these comments. Look at this. That pack was ducky. Oh my god. All right. So what do we got here? Alan Bannister. This might be my best card, guys.
Dave Stewart.
Dave Stewart, he might. That probably is. At least he pitched.
I swear,
for a while.
I am so close to sleeving this, just to feel right, you know.
Yep.
All right, Bob Boone. Hey, he's a good player, but now I'm just setting the bar so low. I'm getting excited about Bob Boone Donruss cards. Steve Kemp, Leon Roberts.
Now it's going back downhill.
Jim P.
I don't think we ever went up, Mike.
Oh no, it's Mick Kelleher again.
Mick Kelleher. This is awful.
Hey, Watchman.
Oh, dude, best comment of the night coming up here. Listen. Oh, wait, we got some good ones here. Hold on, I gotta stop real quick. No, not much baseball temps.
Yeah.
Nice one,
like
Dan.
the 80s, the mustaches.
You're the Chris Davis of Pack Ripper.
Yes.
Oh, that was
Wow.
great.
Nice, Steve.
There you go.
There you go.
Tony John, the biggest hit.
That's my biggest hit.
Oh,
Sleeve him up. Sleeve him up.
Kiko
Chico
Garcia. And I got the dental pieces.
Boy.
The dental.
Is
I
that
have one.
Babe Ruth smile?
I have one pack left, and I'm super scared to open it. I'm still. Oh my gosh! All right, here we go. I'm committed. I'm committed to the cause here, guys. This is gonna have like 4 Hall of Famers in it. It's gonna
have Sandberg, Bonds, Sandberg, Boggs, and Gwen all in there.
No.
All 3.
Right out of the gate, we have a monster.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, God.
What a great catcher that guy was.
Yeah, got another monster. Enrique Romo.
Look at that hat.
You could stash your tobacco up there.
And your cigarettes.
Oh man. Well, I guess I should be excited about this one.
There we go, Ricky.
Hey, I'm taking it. OC and all. That's my big hit. Oh my god, this is sad. I'm like that poor kid that you kind of like pat on the shoulder, like, "Hey, you did good." Al Woods, Gary Roenick. I should have went with my original idea tonight of every time I got a Mets player, I was gonna take a swig.
Yeah, I hit quite a few of those too.
Glenn Brummer. If anybody, by the way, as I'm opening these up, needs comments to fill their sets, pack fresh comments, I am your guy.
Super,
John
I think
Stuper.
I think we're all gonna have a stupor after this.
Oh God, Kurt, I hope you have better luck than me, buddy. Gary Maddox.
That's a man's beard right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bob Horner. That's some Grecian number 5 right there. Oh God, this sucks.
hey, you got a Ricky, so
Jerry, look at this.
oh.
I got hockey names in my baseball packs.
Eckelberger.
Oh, you're a pro, man. Dravecki.
Becky.
Where's Brandon when we need him? We got a Met. All right, screw this. I'm taking a drink.
Neil Allen got us Keith Hernandez, so we like Neil Allen.
All right, hold on. I got a couple more here. I wasn't kidding. I'm actually taking a drink. All right, and Billy Buckner. Oh
God,
God,
those are OC too.
they're terrible. I got a Baylor at least, but look how OC that is.
Yeah. Usually Fleur's not that bad.
All right, before I give it to you, Kurt, I'm gonna do it. I am going to do it, guys.
Lord.
Yeah, it's that kind of night.
Big baseball.
I guarantee you hit at least one Hall of Famer in there.
I need something to make me feel right. Look what Mark wrote. Wait, where is it?
Mark Fallon, that's right.
I'm doing this for you, bud. Here we go. Monster.
Pedro.
Another monster.
Ooh.
Mike Lego.
Oh.
God, you guys,
Oh,
wait, you guys have seen A Bronx Tale, right? You guys remember Mush from A Bronx Tale? I feel like Mush right now.
wow.
Look at
Wow,
this.
this is really bad.
I got one. I got
God.
Yeah, the
There
Hawk.
we go.
All right, somebody give me a siren or something here.
Get a sleeve.
The Hawk.
Get to sleep. That's it,
Mike
guys.
Pagliarulo.
I am so done. I will live vicariously through your hits, guys, because that hurt like there's no tomorrow.
Ooh.
That was awful.
That was dicey.
Yeah. I tried, Mark. I tried my top's big, and even that let me down.
Oh boy.
All right, I'm drinking.
So,
All right. Come on, Kurt. Bring it home.
well, the standard is set very highly. So I have the luxury of I'm not opening something that's unopened. So I got this pack back. You saw my pack submission, and this was a 78 O-Pee-Chee baseball pack that had Bruce Sutter on back, and it didn't make the journey with the seal. So the seal popped in transit. So I got the pack sent back to me as the back seal popped, as you can see. So in spirits of Mike would probably approve of this. It's already open, right, Mike? So we just as well see
Right.
what's in there.
It's partially opened. at this
78. Oh, I'm cringing.
78
I'm cringing.
O-Pee-Chee.
I'm cringing. Good luck,
He
man. I hope
already
you
has
get
the
something
hit.
Well, I mean, we got the hit. We got Bruce Sutter right there.
That's
We
right.
knew it was
That's-
coming.
Yeah.
So there's Bruce Sutter. Oh
Where's-
shit!
Uh-oh. What?
Bam! Yes.
There it is.
Holy
And I got a
man.
sleeve right here.
Dang,
I-
zoom in.
Oh,
There it is.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So hold on. Let me zoom in. Put that back up, buddy.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Oh man.
He was
Centering
right
actually
behind
looks
Sutter.
pretty- It's left to right,
Sutter.
left to right, but still.
Oh, man. What a monster.
Pop
Con-
pack. It sat at
Maybe an
PSA
The
for
second
11 months.
friggin' card.
It's actually got a little bit of a diamond cut to it.
It's a little
bit.
diamond.
Yeah.
It's O-Pee-Chee.
It's O-Pee-Chee,
all over
yeah.
the place. But it's there. That's definitely better than what we just witnessed from David.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? 2 cards in, and you had 2 monsters, man.
Wow. I was definitely not expecting that.
For everybody
Awesome.
that doesn't know, that's the best card in the set.
There we go. Do I even need to go any farther to see what else is here?
Oh, if you end up with like
Here's pretty nicely centered Randy Jones, Jim Colburn, Romero, another pretty good star here, Luis Tiant.
Nice.
Another Yankee star here. There's Craig Nettles.
Nice.
Stolen base leaders.
With every card, I hate you that much more.
Daryl Porter, and the gum is Joe Kerrigan. But, I mean, that was the pop pack. You can see it right on the PSA holder. It says, well,
Yeah.
we're a little blurry, but pop pack, there's a Suter, and right behind Suter there's Mr. Murray.
Oh,
Damn.
my God.
Awesome.
Look at these.
I'm not even going to open the next pack. I brought 2, but I'm done.
Drop the mic right there, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just not going any farther.
These
There's no
comments
reason to.
pouring in, man. Look at this. That's how you open packs. Look what. That's how you rip, Dave. That's awful.
So, I mean, that pack, I sent that pack off in December 2019 to PSA. That's how long it sat there. And, you know, it popped in transit sometime, got it back, and, well, 11 months later, I guess there was a Murray in it.
There you go. Master teaches the student.
But
Well,
was
I
there Rod Carew in there? I think not.
Yeah. Mike, you had a good 75 pack.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
all
Mike,
famers?
Mike, you definitely get the silver medal tonight. I clearly got the gold.
Gold plated.
Gold plated. Oh, man. Awesome.
I brought another pack, which we'll do at a later date. Another one of mine, you see it there, I wrote popped on it. This was from a cello box that the back seal was also popped. So I pull those out and put them in
Was
the
there
old
anybody
pile.
on back?
No, there isn't. This one doesn't have a star.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? The bar set's so high right now. Like, why open that other one?
Well,
right?
I can't. I ain't doing it because it ain't going to get higher than that. I know that.
So true, man. Yeah. So
Eddie Murray.
yeah, I'm going to show this at some point down the road, but you reminded me of and I have to live vicariously through this old video of me opening up a 78, but the monster I landed in my 78 because I think that's the last time I actually landed a good card. But I'll take it because that was a very good card. But God, yeah, that was awesome, guys. Yeah, so cool. Guys, before we, I kind of left things open here at the end because I it's not every day that we have, 4 veteran collectors, in the hobby that would be able to kind of answer any questions anyone has. If anybody wants to throw something our way, before we end the night, shoot a question up. We'll put it up here, and it could be a general question. It could be something specifically for one of the guys, and we'll answer it. But before we do that, start throwing the questions in and I'll keep tabs on it. But we wanted to kind of segue into now a real fun part of the night. And this will be kind of a tradition for every live episode that whoever's on board will show some of their PC. I mean, that's look, guys, we're all hobbyists at the end of the day, no matter what we do, right? For a living. We're collectors. We really, truly enjoy this. And that's what this is all about. And there's nothing more fun than showing some of the nice stuff that we have to people that truly appreciate it. So with that being said, let's start with you, Kurt, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I diversified. As you know, I'm scattered all over the place in my collection. I brought an item from each sport. So we'll start here with a basketball pack I have. This is an 87 Fleer basketball wax pack. You can see in the label, it has the base Michael Jordan card on back. This is a very tough Fleer pack to find, much tougher than I believe the 86 pack with a Jordan rookie showing. I think the last time I looked, there was maybe 5 total Jordan on backpacks for 87 Fleer basketball. So I don't PC a lot of basketball, but this one is going to definitely stay in the collection. So there's basketball.
Very
it is
nice.
the new holder, and I like it. I don't got any complaints with the new holder. where should we transit next? How about I'll go to baseball, and I have to throw one of these in.
Ooh,
83 baseball.
nice.
You can see this is my own wrap. This is a case you saw me post a while ago. I bought a sealed 83 baseball wax case. One of the 80s treasures right there, an FASC 83 baseball wax box.
This is a picture of the three of us drooling right now.
So it took me, I knew this guy had this case for probably 3 years, and the prices finally got high enough that he sold it after 3 years. So one of those deals where it keeps going up, and we finally got it bought. How about
Kurt?
Yep.
Watch out. The wife's on.
Yeah, I see that. So things are going to get dicey now. How about football fans?
Look at this. Today, where did you learn to open packs? Oh God, I deserve that.
Football wax tray.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Oh, Walter Payton rookie year there. I bought this from my friend Brian Marcy.
Oh, nice.
So, not a big wax tray fan or collector, but I couldn't turn down probably the best 70s football wax tray there is.
Oh,
very cool.
That leaves us with 2 sports left. We'll go to hockey, which shout out to our friend Mike Bukakla, who got me into hockey. This is a rare pack here. 1969 Topps.
Whoa.
Hockey pack.
Nice.
I bought this from, we all know him, Jason Wheel.
That is a monster.
Last time I looked, I think there's 10 total graded 69 Topps hockey packs. The graphics on these hockey packs are just amazing. So there's hockey. And last but not least, I teased it. This is a one-of-one item that I'm aware of. Steve Hart, I do air, and it's coming up, non-sports. This is the one-of-one item. She knows me too well. I love my non-sports. Last time I talked to Steve about this item, this was the only one they had authenticated, and here it is. It is a 1963 Topps Astronauts rack pack.
Whoa.
Nice.
Very cool.
So according to Steve Hart and our friends at BBCE, this is the only one they have ever seen.
Yeah, I've never seen that. That is a first for me, for sure.
So 1963, and what's cool about these, they have those 3D glasses on the back of the wrappers.
Nice.
That is so cool.
Cool.
You're getting
So
you're getting some ripping requests.
Non-sports. Gotta love them.
That is beautiful.
So I think I covered the basis there. All 5 sports. I love my non-sports stuff. Guys that know me know I like that.
Well, you could tell I'm a rookie at this live thing because why did I start with Kurt first? My collection feels so insignificant right now.
Maybe you should go next, Dave.
Yeah, much
Remember
like
this, Dave, right here.
much like my ripping. Oh man, that's so funny. All right,
so the hockey pack. I really like the hockey pack, and we got a couple big hockey collectors as friends who pushed me in that direction a little bit. I know nothing about hockey, but I love the rarity of the hockey items.
Yeah, that's some cool stuff. And so I guess let's go with Mark. You want to go next?
Oh, great. After
I'll go next.
No,
I was gonna say I'll lower the bar.
no problem going next.
1980 Topps.
So so Mike's on the right track here. So this is definitely
There it is.
Yep.
Oh, that's nice, man.
definitely my favorite. One of
Dang, Ricky.
Yeah, I'm very happy to own this. So I try and get any 80 cello I can get my hands on. I'm terrible at hoarding those things. So any of you guys out there and your friends. Plug out there. So right here is Ricky's twin in a 3-card.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
So you got them both together. I was very happy to get this one. I was very happy to get them both.
That is very nice.
Then I also have the rack pack. I just made a trade with one of our buddies in the hobby. He knows how desperate I was for this. So we both were happy with the trade. And then I just love the looks of these. These are the 1980 baseball trays. They're almost getting priced out of the market.
Yeah, they really are.
I mean, last year they were $150, and they're about two times that, easily more than that. So guys, quit buying these.
So do they? I gotta ask you. So how does the that piece that the protection around it, is that a request that you put in with Steve?
Yes, I think it looks a lot better. In my opinion, it keeps everything from moving.
I love it. Yeah, because I want to ask for that too for my future racks.
Yep, you just send them in and you tell them you want the foam
Okay.
with it, and it's a little extra charge, but to me,
Worth it.
Yes,
It looks beautiful. I like it.
Yeah, it presents so nicely. That's awesome. Beautiful stuff, man. All right, I guess I'll go next. So before I get started with my packs, I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Shane. Yeah, I don't know if he's watching right now, but I just got this in the mail today, and I felt like a little 5-year-old because when you get an unexpected package in the mail, it was a gift. It was very nice of him, and I just wanted to say thank you. He knows I'm a big Clemente fan, and you guys probably saw the Hobby Talk interview I did not too long ago with the starting lineups and with Joe. It was just a great interview. I learned so much in that interview. And anyway, it kind of reinstilled my interest in getting these again. So I just wanted to say thank you to Shane for that nice gift. But anyway, so going in, I think Kurt, you're gonna like my first one. I'm not changing cameras. I'm just gonna use my main one here. But got a Twinkie for you.
Kirby.
Got a nicely centered 85 unopened rack pack with Kirby, and I got Willie McCovey hanging out right next to him. Not much action in the back, a Dusty Baker in the back, but I just love these GAI holders. They're pretty cool. So got that.
Can't go wrong with Kirby.
Can't go wrong with Kirby. So why not have another one?
Oh.
But this one's OC. Yeah, they have George Brett there as well. And and got a Don Baylor in the back. So a lot of action in this one. Better than my ripping. For sure. So interestingly enough, I'm not a big rack pack guy. I'm and you guys will see in future episodes. I mean, my main focus is mostly cellos. But as I started sifting through my rack packs, I realized, all right, I got a pretty decent amount. And I know, Mike, you're a big rack pack guy and wanted to show some love to the rack packs. So I got these don't have star power per se, but they are indeed 79s. This one, these are just recent pickups actually from the group rip, Mike. Yep. So this one has Concepcion and Larry Boa. So, some B-rated Yankees checklist. So nothing crazy, but it is a 79, freshly wrapped. And I got another one here with the Ty Cobb card, which I thought was really cool. Yeah, the Sisler.
Like those leaders cards.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of them as well. And I just, I got Sparky Lyle in there too. So again, some notables, but nothing crazy. But big fan. And let's move on here. Here, I've got a nice 83. But what makes this one interesting is I have my boy Wade Boggs sitting right there in the back in the middle. So got that one.
Grocery racks are not easy to find.
Yeah, I actually have. I'm only showing one here, but I have 3 of those with Wade Boggs showing in the back. That's just figured The GAI is kind of nice, so I showed them both, but you can't really see that card. But anyway, so back to 85s. This one I really like because it's just loaded. I have on the front Winfield, Ted Simmons, and Alan Trammell, right? But in the back, I have Mark McGuire.
Wow.
Nice.
All in the same rack pack. So I just love this one. And then
that triple Hall of Famer on top. I mean, that ain't easy.
No, that's definitely a PC one right there. I got it for the. Interestingly enough, when I bought it, obviously it was just noted as a McGuire rack pack, and I wanted to have one in my PC. And then I look at the picture closely, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is loaded to the gills here with star power. And yeah, I pounced all over it, and there it is in the PC now. To wrap up, I have another rack pack here with our boy Cal Ripken sitting on.
There he is.
There he is.
Been looking for him all night.
It's the only way I could get him.
Guaranteed hit.
Sold.
Yeah, absolutely. So this one is I'm going to use my famous term, Mike, near and dear to me. I actually pulled that one out of a box that I bought. God, I'm thinking it's about 8-9 years ago now. I bought a box of rack packs, and sure enough, nestled in there was an 82 with that showing, and I sent it right over to Steve, and I'm like, all right, I'm keeping this. It's a bit OC, but it's more of the, what all this is about, the little story behind it, right? I didn't buy the box knowing that was in there. It was in there, and it's just something cool to keep in my PC. So at some point, maybe I get motivated to sell it, but for now, it's going to stay with me for a while. So to finish things off, before I pass the mic over, I went cello route. Match the shirt. We have a 1975 Topps Mini with our boy Mike, Tom Terrific, showing on the back. Yeah, I know you know this one. I don't know. I guess Tim's not on tonight because I would have seen some comments from him already. But yeah, Grote Mart, which is where I usually frequent. I got this from Grote Mart, and I'm super happy to have it.
It's hard for Tim to comment when I'm on.
I think I'm going to take Hobby Talk into the next level in a couple months and do like those investigative, like ESPN 30 for 30 series. And I'm going to go knocking on front doors and he's going to run away across the street while I'm running with a microphone behind him. Are you really Tim? Anyway, guys, that's what I have for this episode. And yeah, let's pass the mic over to you there, Mike.
All right, I'll let you guys pick. Do you want to do racks first or graded packs first?
Whoa. I'll let everybody else decide.
Packs.
All right. So here we go. This is number 5 on my list.
Oh, no.
1969 baseball wax. Beautiful. This one, if Tim was on, he would comment, but I don't think he's on. So I actually got this one from my buddy from the Grote Mart, 1970 PSA 8 with Johnny Bench on back.
What?
Right.
Oh, monster.
It's number 3 in the PC. This one I just got back. Tom Seaver. I always love that his stare down. And I got a PSA 9 on it, so
very
really happy
cool.
with that one.
Love that.
This one, Kurt will appreciate this, and he knows these are super tough.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
71. And
What
it's
series?
Fourth series. So this is Nolan Ryan's series.
Yep. Nolan and Aaron. Isn't Hank Aaron in there too?
Yes. Hank Aaron's in here as well. So tough pack in any grade. That's a tough pack. And then number 1, which I had just gotten back.
Boy.
Oh, that's a beauty,
Yeah.
man. I mean,
PSA 9.
seriously, that card minimum.
We don't want to see the guy
9.
on back though.
Yes, but as Kurt said, on back, you got another couple of Hall of Famers, Rod Carew and Billy Williams.
And that's
Wow.
also really nicely centered.
Yeah,
Wow.
That's a great pack.
Jeez.
God. I mean, it's hard enough to get nice 73s, but to get beautifully centered star power like that on the front and back, God.
so those are the top 5 as far as my graded packs go. Now, my racks at number 5, which you guys kind of saw a little bit preview in the last video that I did with you, Dave, the 68 rack. And of course,
Oh boy.
I'm going to follow it up
Yep.
with another
Oh my
series
God.
4, 71.
Unbelievable.
Now we're going 73. Obviously, Fisk
Wow,
is
with the
beautiful,
Fisk.
but I like obviously the Buddy Harrelson. But on back, Tom Terrific.
Oh,
Are you kidding me?
wow.
And this is so this is a second, third series rack, which is very common for that year. They had usually mixed series, so second, third in here. So now I'll make some room for the last 2.
Mark, I'm glad we went second and third.
Don't ever put me after those guys.
Coming at number 2, the 1970 with Gil Hodges. Thank you, Manny, for this rack here.
That's amazing.
70s are tough.
I think it's Larry Boa, rookie on back, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, that must be in my other rack that I have. Phillies team card, though. And coming in at number 1, I've talked about it before.
There it is.
Oh, God, I love that rack pack, man.
Yes.
That is my favorite Tom Seaver card, by the way.
There we go. Now you can see it, the horizontal card.
Yeah, that's my favorite Seaver card by far. That's beautiful. That is, I imagine that one's going to your grave, man.
That's the last one. That was the absolute last thing I'll sell.
That's right. That was awesome, man. Very, very cool. Again, Mark, my apologies. This is my first live episode. I will get better in the future. We will go first and second next time if we do this. If we invite Kurt and Mike to these in the future, we are starting off things because I don't know if I can compete with that.
No, we can't.
Mike, that's amazing, man. Seriously, that's an awesome, awesome, awesome collection. And yeah,
The 73 cello is just off the charts.
yeah. The blue header card, like Steve's saying there, man. That is cool, man.
Yeah, those are really cool.
Yeah, so great stuff, guys. I didn't see really anything coming in terms of Q&A. I just kind of threw it out there in case anybody wanted to ask any questions. I'll do a final call on that if you guys want to throw something out there. But if not, we're pretty good.
I have a question for you guys. If nobody else is asking the question,
yeah, what's up?
if you could find it and money wasn't an issue, what's the one item that you guys want to add?
Oh, that's easy for me. A 55 unopened with Clemente showing.
Okay.
That's an easy one. Just to say it, but to actually find it, not happening.
Probably a 67 rack with Seaver.
Oh,
Yeah.
I found mine.
Yeah.
you got your list checked off?
Yeah, I found it. I just can't afford it, and the seller isn't wanting to give it up just yet. It's somewhere in Iowa.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I saw it.
That narrows it down.
I saw a case of it on the desk somewhere, unopened.
There might be one stashed away somewhere.
80 cello case I might know of I would like to get my hands on someday.
Wow. How about you, Kurt? I'll reverse the question over to you.
What I'm really after right now is on my cello pack and rack run. I'm up to 57 on cellos, and they have 53s, 4, 5s, and 6s. 56 is an incredibly tough pack. I think only 3 graded. That's not realistic, likely to pick those up. But what's on my list that I think I'll be able to get sometime is I need a 69 baseball rack.
Very cool.
So I got a 67, 68 rack, 70, 71, 72, etc. But I'm missing the 69, and they show up from time to time. So I'm thinking that's one I'll be able to check off the list at some point.
Wow. Yeah, that's a nice one. I know I'm trying to be more realistic because I know my 55 is probably unheard of, but
you can get a 55 cello though.
Yeah. Oh, you can.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can, but they're out there somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I highly doubt though with star power, right? I mean, that's probably far-fetched.
Jose special.
with a 64 like tops in there. Yeah. Oh man. Hey, let me ask you this, Kurt.
Okay.
I'll just fire off a question. What's the wackiest thing when you do your hobby finds and you're looking for new product? What's the craziest thing someone tried to sell you on? Like that it's authentic, and you're just sitting there like, dude, are you serious? Like, this is not real. Like, this is.
Yeah, a couple things, but one we listened to you and Mike talk is the damn Christmas racks.
Oh, God.
It's just and you try to your plight and this and that, and I did lose a deal once because it was a take all or leave it type situation, and I'm like, dude, I'm not taking these. I says there's nothing you can do to me to make me want to take these things.
Yeah, that's oh God, yeah, I don't want to repeat from the interview, but you saw how Mike reacted to it, and I felt the same way, man. I go and do an eBay search for rack packs, and there's like 140 listings that come up, of which 138 are those freaking rack packs. And I'm like, are you kidding me? This is crazy. And there's like 2 rack packs that show up that are questionable, but let's call it at least more legit than the Christmas ones. But it's brutal. Brutal. But I'll ask you real quick. Oh wait, we do have a question here. What is the first player that you got? Hold on, let me put it up here on the screen for you guys. How about let's let Mark answer this one first.
That was pretty easy for me. It was a 1989 Don Russ rated rookie, Ken Griffey Jr. I remember Little League at the end of the games. Kids would walk around with their hat out, and the parents would put dollar bills or something in it for the concession stand. And at the concession stand, they had Don Russ packs, and I remember opening that thing up, and I remember getting that card, and I was so happy. And I still have that card, obviously, today. It's beat up. I mean, probably a 7, maybe a 6. I don't know, but it's still one of my favorites.
Very cool. How about you, Mike? I almost felt silly asking that question. Oh man, how about you, Kurt?
For me, it was not a pack I opened when the product came out, but my favorite player as a kid was Barry Bonds, and I remember buying my first 87 Fleer Barry Bonds rookie. Just love that blue bordered Bonds. I have on my desk, I got a little plaque thing, and I think there's 3 87 Fleer Bonds in there that I had as a kid.
Awesome. I'm going to join you on that answer. Not to piggyback off of it, but I was thinking, there were certain players like Greg Jeffries, because that was my year, 87, 88, right when I started. But truthfully, when I started getting into baseball, as I was attached to the Mets as the local team, when we grew up, we were big time Pirates fans. Coming from Puerto Rico, I mean, Clemente was our Babe Ruth. So we just grew up everything black and gold, which is why I'm still a Steeler fan in all honesty. So the and my father's still upset at me that I gravitated to a full-time Mets fan. But the truth told, it was Barry Bonds, the 87 tops, 88s. I was really fishing for that, and Bonilla though. So I'm not going to sit here and lie that it wasn't, but I did spend a lot of time trying to get those Bonilla cards and go crazy when I got them. And little did we all know that he was the smartest, not the best player, but the smartest player in baseball. As he's still getting paid.
Right.
His agent was the smartest.
Well, what's funny is that his agent, I don't know if you saw that 30 for 30, he's not even a sports agent. He's like a finance guy, like an accountant or something. Right. And he just went in there and did simple math. And he was just sitting there saying, you know what, the best contract for you is doing this. And he did it. And sure enough, he's the talk of the town. I mean, everybody still talks about Bobby Bonilla to this day. He's still getting paid in Florida. What is it, $1 million a year?
It is over that. I think 1 point something.
Cool. We got a couple more questions coming in here, guys. So Kurt, why don't you start off on the next one here? Multi-sport players. Was Bo the best?
For me, multi-sport is Deion Sanders.
Yeah.
Yep.
So,
that would be my
I was a big Sanders fan. I was 49ers fan as a kid. I liked Jerry Rice. And when Sanders came over to the Niners, helped win that Super Bowl. So, yeah, to me, it's Deion Sanders. And I think you could put Deion in some track spikes, and he'd probably be running for, USA track and field as well.
I would agree with you there on the speed. He's insane. What do you think there, Mark?
I agree.
Yeah.
I wish I had more to add to that, but Kurt.
Yeah, he hit the nail on the head. I mean, I gotta say though, Bo was an amazing athlete. I think the injury bug killed him, but
That's what did it.
To see someone climb that famous catch that he did in center field, where he just climbed up the wall and just trotted back to the dugout like nothing, like anybody can just do what he just did, is amazing. And meanwhile, he's built like a rock. He's just running like this with his arms practically sideways. It was like, Jesus, this guy's a beast. But I get it. I mean, you look at how amazingly fast Deion was. You got to put him up there for sure. All right, we got another one here. Josh Green, what do you think about the influx of new collectors flooding into the hobby? Mike, why don't you start us off on that one?
As long as they don't touch 1970 baseball, I'm all for it.
Hey, I'll drink to that. Well done. How about you, Mark?
I love it. More people, the merrier. This hobby was great as a kid. It's great as an adult. I love it. I love talking sports with anybody. Get these people off their phones and get them into the sports again. Start talking sports.
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you. What about you, Kurt?
Yeah, I agree with the sentiment, and I'll just look at us right here. The guys watching, the guys commenting. I mean, this is what it's all about. Getting into the hobby. We like what we collect or this and that, but it's about the friends and the sharing and the experiences, that you have. And, the more people that can find joy in something, I mean, the better. So I'm all for, new collectors, let's have it. Cause I've met some, tremendous people, lots of friends, and, it's just fabulous.
Yeah. To add to that, guys, real quick, I would say that there's probably a lot of folks that were always, or interested rather, in dipping their toe in the water. And I think they were they hesitated for many years because, like anyone else that's not well versed in a topic, they're afraid of potentially, buying fakes or, getting hosed on. But, this at the end of the day, a larger base in the hobby is always a good thing. And this is, just to add to what you were saying, Kurt, this is one of the biggest inspirations for me to start what I started, God, it feels like a long time ago, but it was 4 weeks ago when I started this channel. And that was the biggest inspiration is really to talk from the collector's perspective. There's plenty of people touching on the investment side. There's nothing wrong with that. If they want to talk about that, so be it. But I think the stories behind the cards is something that we're all dying to talk about. We're all looking to just enjoy. I mean, it's why we're doing it. And this, to me, is great. And these questions are great too. And they lend to that. The new collectors, to me, coming into the hobby is absolutely a good thing. So interestingly enough, the questions are flooding in, guys, here. So this is, I'll go right. I'm trying to go in order here. What's one item that each of you want or you have been eyeing for your collections that you don't currently have? Oh man, one item? What color? It's so hard to narrow them down. I'm just going to fire off 2 or 3 and then I'll let somebody else answer. I've been rather annoying at this point on vintage wax and packs and a few other threads. I have a passion for 78s, as everybody knows, and I decided, because I have a lot of cellos, I love cellos in particular, but I'm not, I'll get racks or wax as well, that I wanted to do a rookie pack run. And I am an Eddie Murray, which I know is very hard because there's more fakes than reals out there. And a Lou Whitaker away from finishing that PC, if you will, with the bonus of I put Andre Dawson in the mix too, because I like the Cup rookies. So those are the 3 that, even if it's in wax or tops or a peachy, it doesn't matter. Like, if I can have one of each, I'd be happy. I was really happy with recently with David Eisenberg, one of the newer members on the groups, but he's a longtime guy in the hobby, getting those Burger King ones that pretty much completed that. I'm done now with that. I'm going to send those into PSA and add them to my PC. So I have like I have 3 left basically to finish that. So let's go with you, Kurt. How about you? You want to?
Yeah. We can always talk about the rare things that we want or we eye on, but I got a different one. I got a Kirby Puckett rookie pack rack collection. So, I want Puckett on a 85 tops rack right there, 85 Fleer rack. I also have him on, an 85 O-Pee-Chee wax pack showing them back. All these
Very
different
cool
ways you can get it. The one and the only one that I'm missing on any way that Puckett can be showing on an unopened item is 85 tops wax pack with Puckett showing, be on back or top. So that one's on the list at some point to track down.
Very cool. All right. Mike, how about you?
Actually, Kurt said it before when he was talking, 1969 rack, and that's in my run too. So I have, you saw the 68 rack that I have, and then I don't have a 69, and then my rack run continues on from there in the 70s.
Very
69 cool. is the one that I really need to try to get, but one that's maybe a little bit more, manageable, and maybe I'd be able to find it a little bit easier, might be a 75 cello with Tom Seaver on back.
Cello, okay.
Yeah, just because the sequencing, Seaver shouldn't appear on the top of a 75 cello.
Right.
So he's on back, but a lot of times people aren't looking necessarily at the backs of cellos for stars. So, but I really would like to add that to my Seaver run of cellos. And I think that one is a lot of 75 cellos, thanks to Larry Frisch buying out the Tops cellos that year.
Right.
There's a lot in the hobby right now. So I figure at some point I should be able to run across one. So that's on my hit list.
Oh, that's awesome. You mentioned 69 and that pack you showed earlier. It's kind of a secondary, let's call it PC for me, but the 69 is what I'm missing. I have 67, 68 all the way into the 90s in terms of wax pack graded. And I'm missing that 69. It's crazy pricey, as you well know, and it's really hard to get. So I kind of parked that one aside, and I ended up getting the 67 and 68 instead. So anyway, Mark, how about you, bud?
Be a 75 Tops baseball cello box. It just seems like those things keep climbing and climbing and climbing. 5
figures right there.
Every time I start getting a good stash build up, always some kind of 80 that pops up, and I just like, that 75 will be there later.
Next time.
Right, but next
Where
time.
are they?
there's
Oh,
more-
wait, they're up there. There they are.
Wait, to quote
Green boxes.
to quote the Sandlot, "You're killing me, Smalls." That is awesome.
So maybe someday.
Oh, man, how many do you have, Mike?
I got a couple of 75s up there, 176, a couple of 77s.
Wow, very cool. All right, moving on to the next question here, guys. Kurt, start us off on this one. What year was the first national all you guys attended, and the best purchase?
First national I attended was 2015 in Chicago. I did not set up that national, but we attended. The best purchase at a national. That would probably be a couple years later when a friend of mine, he may be watching, I don't know if he is, Barry Wilson. I purchased a couple 80 basketball wax boxes from at the show. He shopped around the whole show at the 2017 National and, went to Steve Hart, went to David Adams, Blowout, all these dealers trying to sell us a couple 80 basketball boxes. Couldn't get them sold. I was buried in the corner. I didn't know Barry at the time. And he said I was the only one that was willing to buy his 80 basketball. Bought 2 boxes, and I still have both of them.
Very cool. How about you, Mark?
My first national is going to be this year.
Oh,
Obviously, COVID shut it down, so I'm hoping next year will be the first one.
Yeah, my answer is easy. I'm exactly the same as Mark. It's crazy. I've always wanted to go every year. I got super close one year, and I was even talking to Mike about where he's going, where's he staying, and I was getting really close to going, and I couldn't because of work and crazy travel at the time I was doing, and I had to pull the plug on it. But this year was the year. I was like, oh, AC, great, man. I'm just gonna go down the Parkway, bring my son with me, buy some modern for him, buy some vintage, meet up with the guys, bother Kurt for a few hours, bother Steve at BBC for a few hours, go see some of the good guys and buy some unopened, but never happened. So that's just why I went on a frenzy online, as you guys probably saw a couple months ago. I did it virtually, much like everything else, right? How about you, Mike?
So my first one was 2012 in Baltimore, which that is probably, as far as all the locations, that was by far my favorite location for a national. I wish that they would go back to Baltimore at some point in the future. And I've been to every national since. So I've been to all the nationals since 2012.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I got one other national comment just brought to me that was a fun story because I see Honeyman's on.
Yes.
This was not a purchase. Well, it was a purchase, but not by me. One of the great national experiences was at 2018 in Cleveland, and Michael was there, and he had, he's a big Mars Attacks guy. You can see his name right there, and he showed off me his Mars.
I was trying to figure out who that was.
His Honeyman. And he showed off his Mars Attack card that he purchased, and it was significant enough that I wasn't willing to hold it. We'll just put it that way.
Was it that card number one?
It was. I think it was a checklist.
It was the check. Oh, that's right. You're right. Checklist.
Now you were there, Mike. I think you remember looking, and I just.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
I think you're right.
I'm not holding it, but I'll take a look.
Was that the year that Mike got drunk and started ripping open 65 tops?
Definitely not.
Look at his face. Oh, man. So speaking of Honeyman, he had a question for you. A very serious one at that, Kurt.
Oh, boy.
Now you have to answer.
So, the Elf case is sitting in farm storage, just appreciating in value. It's going up every day. The demand for that box is endless.
Exponential.
It's just buried for the right time.
It's like the 86 Fleer basketball case that they had at Just Collect. I mean, you can't break that box up.
Yeah. That was definitely a top 3 in the front pages of all the trade publications. 86 Fleer, 52 Tops Mantle, Alf.
87 Elf case.
Here we got a question from Kevin.
Sealed.
Do any of us collect current cards? I'll answer that one first. Theoretically, I do. I have an 11-year-old son who's big time into baseball. Any of you guys that follow my personal Facebook account probably see the occasional pictures I put or videos of him playing baseball. He's really into it. And then, yeah, that's just a little hobby. He actually rips vintage with me too. I've alluded to that in a couple of the interviews, but he's really into modern. And I join him in the fun. I've learned a lot along the way because I have to be honest, I'm going to be the old gray-haired man here and back in my day. But when I started opening up modern and he's like, oh, cool, we got this blue, this sepia fractor and this retro fractor. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? like we weren't used to these like crazy variations, like and having
Mosaic and
67 versions of the same freaking card, bat up, bat down. He smiled. He was mad. There's a card for everything, but I'm not knocking it. Honestly, it was just me more understanding it. So I do technically collect, but it's more a motivation for me to, spend some time with my son doing something I love, which is a hobby. So I buy, and I'm trying to get my hands on some 2020 the new Topps update, as a matter of fact, because he's been asking me for it the last 2 weeks, and I just can't get my hands on it. The local Targets and all that are wiped clean. so if anybody out there has a reasonable price on a couple for me to rip with my son, send me a PM. But anyway, you got Kurt. You want to go next? Well, I think we know the answer to that, but go ahead.
Yeah, describe modern. I have a Joe Mauer collection, rookie collection. He's 2002 as a rookie, so I actively purchased 2002 Joe Mauers. As far as shredding into new product and stuff like that, I would say what I'm into right now a lot, as my kids are at age that they like it, is we're ripping a lot of new Star Wars.
Cool.
So Masterworks, Skywalker stuff. Kids really like Star Wars, so that's my modern stuff I'm into right now, and it's pretty fun with my kids liking it.
Very cool. How about you, Mark?
I've been ripping a couple boxes here and there, Mosaic, Prism. That's
basketball, right?
Basketball and football. Just for some reason, if the Zion, Ja Morant train is nuts, at least I'll have a couple of those cards.
Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, I'm not going to get into the long and winded on it, but the insane volatility of the modern market, like the Lucas, it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't keep up with it in all honesty, but maybe it's just because I'm an old soul. How about you, Mike?
I actually this year collected the top set. So I've got the 2020 base set. I collected the Walmart, the green box, and also the Target, the purple box.
Cool. You actually found them?
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with my Target and Walmart, but where I live, somebody literally opens they just put everything in their cart and leave.
I got two of the Target. I got two of the Target sets. Only one of the Walmart, though.
Cool. This might be the most important question of the night. It comes from a faithful, longtime 4-week viewer of the show. So, Kurt, why don't you answer that one?
Oh boy, the card mail day when the wives get the
That's
mail.
Great.
Well, this answer can go
Best
anywhere.
Question.
We'll steer it down this direction, and I'll say she's wondering, do I have to help wrap that case? So here comes the 87 Topps wax case in the mail to wrap in. Do you need my help? Well, maybe. Are you volunteering?
Oh man! Hey, it's great to see Tom on here.
Tom Salem. Hey, Tom.
What's up?
Hey, Tom.
What's up, Tom? Has anyone come across any 65 O-Pee-Chee wax packs? Woo! That's got to be diamond material right there.
Well,
I'm pretty sure that me, Mark, and Mike are out of this question. So, Kurt.
Well, yeah, rumor has it that, Honeyman or Barnes or somebody's sitting on a case of them. So, but those guys don't sell nothing, so you ain't going to get them out of there. But, Tom, if anybody should be able to find 65 O-Pee-Chee packs, it should be you. You're the Canadian connection guy. So you're the one that should be digging those
sitting
out.
on that stuff.
And I need one, so you can find them and sell one to me.
Oh man, too funny. Let's see if we have anything else here. We have some funny comments in here, but freaking Mike Honeyman, that's really funny.
We'll trade for Elf. We're trading 65 O-Pee-Chee packs for Elf.
Hey Mike, you got to get yourself like a picture on the side of the highway, literally with like a cardboard cut. We'll trade for Alf and post that as your like Facebook profile picture. That'd be great. Oh man, too funny. Looks like that's all the questions we have here, guys. This is honestly, guys, I know I said it earlier, I'm going to say it again. This was a lot of fun, and this is episode 1. I hope to do this often and with you guys, hopefully again, with other collectors, and honestly, this is what the hobby is about. It's let's share our collections, let's share some fun stories. I think I speak for all 4 of us when I say we're not habitual rippers, but when it's about this, when it's about hobbyists having fun together, sharing a story, a fun moment, like how cool would it have been if Mark ripped that 80 open, being the massive Ricky fan that he is, and landed like a perfectly centered, Ricky on this show. Like that would have been so much fun. It's much like what Kurt, I imagine, some of the, even yesterday. I mean, Kurt had a monster yesterday. This is what this is all about. And Kurt, I don't know if you don't mind, do you mind sharing that one real quick, before we end things?
Yeah, I can. I saw Mark Valum was watching. I don't know if Mark's still watching, but we've been on a little basketball box run, and we'll cut the story short. We were in a 95 SP basketball box, and probably the biggest hit in the entire product. I mean, the rookies are Kevin Garnett, but the biggest hit in the entire product, there's hollow views, and then there's a variant of hollow views, the FX hollow views, and it's Michael Jordan. We hit the Jordan FX hollow view. And I mean, I didn't loop the card, but it's die cut. There's several edges. Grading can be shaky, and this thing looked beautiful. I mean, this thing is a 9 all day, and it should have a shot at a 10. I mean, it just was one of those deals that falls out, and it's 1 in 5 year pull.
Yeah, that was awesome. And again, just to reiterate, this is what this is about. It's awesome. And yeah, I definitely plan to do this more often, and hope not only that you guys want to do this again, but hopefully some of the other folks that are just as into us as we are want to do this again. I put this up here, Daniel. Yeah. So he's referring to my Steeler dog back there, who's holding my next beer that I'm going to have after I finish this live episode. So yeah, he's probably asleep at this point. So cool stuff. I'm just looking real quick before we sign off. Kurt is why my wife lets me keep burying. Dude pulls the heat for me every time. That's great. Oh man. So cool stuff, guys. Thanks again. And anything you guys want to say before we sign off here?
I'll start. Thanks, David. We love cards. Mike, good to see you. Mark, good to see you. This is what the hobby is about for all of us. We love cards. We love talking to cards. So it's been fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark,
Everything.
Cool. Yeah, thanks for. I know I kind of threw this at you out of left field there, but I was very happy to see you like instantly say yes to this. And I saw, and we can look at the pre-recorded video later of the few seconds as a tear kind of went down your eye real quick as you opened the 80s pack. So I'm gonna slow motion that and do a future episode with that. No, but guys, thanks again, and love the time. Couldn't think of a better way to spend a Friday night hanging out and talking about the hobby. So thanks guys, and we'll talk soon.
See you guys.
Yeah, cheers.
All right. Cheers. Salud. Happy Friday, guys.
Yeah.